This time I want to build my dream custom gaming PC.
But slightly, there is one problem.
I don't know much about the PC components. Like 15 years ago, I built PC a couple of times when I was a young kid. Now I don't know much about the latest technology PC components, so I researched online and bought the best parts to build my PC. From past 10 to 12 years, I use laptop for my freelance and content work, and it sucks. Sometime when I was working, my laptop shut down by itself due to overheating, and it's really frustrating for me. And now it's time to change the game to the next level. My budget is around $2,000 and I spent all to build my custom powerful dream PC. Look, I have nothing to left in my wallet.
I don't left any money.
I researched a couple of days to find and buy the best parts to start building my PC, because this is the first ever gaming custom latest technology PC that I'm going to build. So I need the best components to fit in my budget.
The first thing is the PC case. Oh, wait. Finally, it's here.
Now let's unbox this PC case. This is the Acer V920 ARGB medium white case. I choose the white one because I'm going to build the white PC and I like the white one. This case comes with a 3 ARGB fans, one fan on the back and 2 on the side. On top there is a power button, second button for the changing the fan lights color, 2 USB ports, a Type-C port and a mic jack. On the front and left side, this case look amazing because of this transparent glass, which I love it. I removed the front glass panel very carefully. Then I removing the back panel, and inside in the case I found some instruction paper which I throw away because I don't want to read it. And I found a packet of screws inside a case box.
We'll find out later where we can use this.
There is no other thing I found in the case or in the case box, just empty.
All the components will be fit into this beautiful PC case.
The next thing is the motherboard. This is the MSI Pro B760ME. Oh my god, the name is too long. Unfortunately, this motherboard did not come with the built-in Wi-Fi. After unboxing the motherboard, I found motherboard in the box, of course. Inside the box, a wire. I don't know where we should use this. A covering plate, some screws, and some instruction paper. This is the medium-sized motherboard from MSI. Comes with one SSD slot, 2 RAM slots, and yeah, that's it. The first thing that I want to add in the motherboard is the CPU. I buy the Intel i5 14th generation CPU. The model is 14600KF, which is more than enough for my work. To install the CPU, I place the motherboard on top of the motherboard box. After unboxing the CPU, it's look a very tiny thing, but it's really powerful. This is the back panel of the CPU and I need to handle it very carefully to avoid any damage. First, we need to remove this covering plate from the motherboard. After pushing down this lever on the motherboard, I easily remove this plate. To installing the CPU, make sure to align this CPU triangle with the motherboard triangle. I don't need to add any pressure, just drop the CPU and that's it.
I think I done a great job. I hope so.
After that, we need to add only this covering plate on top of the CPU. Then pushing down the lever to its original position, and that's it. The CPU is completely installed and protected by this covering plate. I hope it works. Kind of. The next thing is RAM. I choose Kingston Fury 32GB DDR5 RAM. The speed of this RAM is 5600 MHz. I choose two 16GB sticks for optimal dual channel performance and stability. It's not a fancy RAM, simple RAM, no RGB. Yeah. The RAM will install here in the slots. To installing the RAM, just unlock these clips just like this, align the RAM hole with the slots, and after that just simply push down until you hear this satisfying click sound. The clip basically returns to its original position after successfully installing the RAM.
The sound of this click is so satisfying.
Now it's time for the storage. I buy this 1TB Lexer NVMe M2 SSD. The speed is 3500 megabytes per second and it's enough for my PC, Windows and other applications. Inside the box there is a SSD, an instruction paper and one very important screw, and also some other screw as well. The SSD model is NM620 M22280. This is the 3rd generation SSD and it's very powerful. For installing the SSD, we need to fit this screw here in the motherboard. There is a 3 spot we need to fit in the right distance. Mine one is the last position. I fit the screw with the help of screwdriver. and then fit the SSD with the right alignment, push down the SSD and fix with just one screw. And just like that, the SSD is installed. Now the CPU installed, the RAM installed, and SSD is fit in the motherboard, and I'm feeling confident at this point. Maybe.
I think I'm a PC builder master. Nice.
Okay.
First, we need to add the power supply into the case. For the power supply, I choose this Atos 750 watt bronze power supply, which is enough to handle all the power system requirements. After unboxing the power supply, there is a lots of cable.
Oh my god, there is a lots of cable with this power supply.
And I will use it later after installing.
I don't know what is this.
To install the power supply, it goes here on the bottom of the case. The dust filter under the case, so we need to facing down the power supply fan just like this and easily install without any problem by simply adding the screws and tightening it. And just like that, the power supply is pretty easily installed.
Now it's time to install the liquid cooler, and later we move the motherboard into the case. Pretty easy.
This is the Mistral Liquid Thunder AIO cooler. AIO means all-in-one. I choose the white one
Because my PC case is barely white, and I love this.
This liquid cooler comes with the beautiful ARGB fans. After unboxing it, I found 2 RGB fans, a single wire cable pack, a pack of some other components, the full instruction guide copy, which is helpful for installing the fan. And the main thing is the liquid cooler, which comes with this rounded LED small screen. Inside this packet, this is the fan connection wire, and I will use it later. Also inside in this packet, I found many screws and other installation accessories. I found a couple of packet screws, a syringe, and some other stuff.
Oh wow, there's a many of stuffs and lots of screws and I'm confused.
The first thing is we need to fit these 2 white fans on top of this beautiful liquid cooler. I saw the holes of the screws here, so we need to fit it here. First, I carefully read the instruction manual to avoid any damage during the liquid cooler installation. So the first thing we need these long fan screws. I took the screws and installed the first fan using a screwdriver, tightening it all the screw properly. Then I repeated the same process for the second fan, and my both fans are completely installed without any problem. The second step is installing this bracket. It goes behind the motherboard in this position and will hold the liquid cooler fan securely. Installing the bracket, we need to lift up these bracket clips. I lifted all 4 clips, then placed the bracket under the motherboard in the correct alignment and inserted all the clips into the motherboard 4 holes.
I'm so confused, like where can I use this?
Then I read the instruction paper again and watch some videos, and I finally found the solution. These 2 fasteners will install here to the liquid cooler. I just follow the instruction paper, then tightening the fastener with these little screws, and that's it.
It's simple, man. I don't know why they give one extra screw.
Now cooler is almost done. Now it's time to move the motherboard into the case, and then we install the cooler. To install the motherboard, I laid down the case like this and carefully placed the motherboard inside for safe installation. I make sure to do everything carefully to avoid any damage. I properly installed the motherboard and tightening all the screws. The motherboard is completely installed in the case. The power supply is installed and it looks like a real PC now, and I was very satisfying after seeing my build. During the build, I forgot to install the IO shield before mounting the motherboard, so I had to remove it again. Then I installed the shield properly and remounted the motherboard. So now it's time to add the cooler into the case. I'm removing the magnetic dust filter from the top of the PC case so I can install the cooler fan underneath and easily tighten the screws. I'm installing the fan easily, tightening all the screws, and then it's time to adding the liquid cooler on top of the CPU. By doing this, I remove the sticker from the liquid cooler. I put the thermal paste on top of the CPU just like this.
Wow. Nice.
And then perfectly added the liquid cooler on it, adding the screws, and that's it. The cooler is perfectly installed. The next thing is the biggest and one of my favorite to adding into the PC is this powerful graphic card. I choose the Nvidia RTX 4060 Ti, 16GB. This is the OC edition. OC means overclock edition, and it's really powerful and handle all type of heavy load and heavy games. And I love gaming, so I will also play games and do live gaming streams on my channel in the future. I'm unboxing it. Actually, my son loves unboxing, so he opened the box of this cool graphic card and then handed it to me, the graphic card comes with dual fans, and yeah, me and my son play with the fans by spinning it. Actually, he loves the graphic card more than I.
Do you like this? Yes, he liked the graphic card, man.
In the box I found some manuals and some stickers as well, but the main thing is the graphic card. I wanted to buy the white one to match with my build, but it wasn't available in the market at that time, so I bought the black one instead. After removing all the stickers, it's time to install this bad boy into the build. To install it, first we need to remove this rubber piece from the graphic card, then the card will be installed right here on the motherboard. So now I remove the covering plate from the case, and then I need to remove the right PCI covering plate as well. I removed two PCI covering plates. Now we need to unclip this latch and insert the graphic card in a perfect alignment. Then gently press it so the clip locks back into its original position, and I hear a click sound. After everything is properly set, I tighten the screws and remove all protective rubber covers from the graphic card. After that, I put the covering plate back and tighten the screws again, and that's it. Now everything is installed in my PC and my build is looking stunning.
Now it's time to connect all the cables, and then my PC will be completely ready.
The wire connection process is really difficult. I don't know which wire to connect where, so I read the manual instruction and watch some tutorial to figure out. First, I'm going to set up the liquid cooler fan cable and connect it to the case cable by simply matching the arrow for correct alignment. I repeat the same process for the second one. After connecting both cables, I move on to the black cable, which is used to control the lighting of the PC, fans and liquid cooler. I connected it by following the instruction carefully. First, linking it with the fans and then connecting it to the power supply cable. Next is this large cable which goes to the motherboard. It comes from this power supply and connects here like this. This 8-pin cable is for the graphic card, so I make sure to use the correct one. I check the shape of the GPU power port and simply match it with the cable before connecting it. The CPU power cable will connect right here on top left. Then I connect the liquid cooler white cable to the motherboard. These two cables are for the front case fans. I connect them together and then plug them into the correct header on the motherboard. Now it's time to connect the top panel cables of the PC case. The USB cable goes here, the audio cable which goes here to the motherboard. This large one is USB 3.0 cable which connects here. And these last three cables are for the power button and the RGB lighting control button. All three of these cables are connected to the motherboard with this side facing up. This tiny power plus cable goes here and this -1 cable goes right next to it. This double connector cable also goes here next to the plus minus. After connecting all the wires and putting back the top magnetic filter, the build is looking insane and ready. Now I need to do some more unboxing to complete the setup.
And it's time to unbox the big boy monitor.
I carefully unboxed the LED gaming monitor, and after unboxing, this happened.
That is scary. Oh my god, I saved my monitor.
Yeah, I saved my monitor from getting damaged at the very last second. This is the used Asus 34-inch curved gaming monitor. I bought it because of my limited budget. It is slightly used, but it looks absolutely brand new. This is the Asus monitor powerful stand, which looks super stylish. First, I need to set up the monitor with the stand. I remove all the back screws and set up this stand perfectly. And then after that, I adding screws. This is the covering plate for the back. I add it carefully without any problem, and my monitor is ready and looks super cool.
Now it's time to unbox the RGB keyboard.
In the box I found the main item, the keyboard of course, and inside the box I found some instruction manual. This is the HP RGB mechanical keyboard and it looks super cool.
Wow, the buttons are so nice, comfortable.
After setting everything up on my table, it took me around 20 minutes to properly arrange everything. Then I connected all the cables including the mouse and the keyboard to the PC. After that, I connected the monitor cable to the graphic card and then plugged in the power cables for both the monitor and the PC.
Now I hope my PC is working. Alright, let's start my PC. Oh, it's turned on?
Yes, only the monitor was turning on, but the PC was not, which made me a bit worried. Then I checked everything to find out what's wrong. I went through all the cables and discovered the PC power cable was broken and faulty. I replaced it, and when I pressed the power button again, this happened.
No! Look at the lights!
Oh my god!
Oh yes! Yeah, I did it! This PC is look like my bride. I'm just joking.
Yes, this was the moment I was really excited when I built my new PC. It looked absolutely amazing and powerful. I also bought a Wi-Fi dongle and connected it to the PC because the motherboard does not have built-in Wi-Fi. I immediately created a fresh window installation from my laptop and installed it on the system. After that, I set up all the necessary programs and drivers. When I tested it with a video editing application, I was shocked by the performance. A video that used to take around 1 hour and 10 minutes to export on my old laptop now only took 3 minutes on this PC. I was extremely happy with its speed and overall performance. One of my favorite things is definitely the RGB lighting. It has multiple colors and looks absolutely stunning, especially at night. It really makes the whole setup feel alive. Finally, I ran an online benchmark test, and when I saw the result, I was honestly shocked.
Oh my god, I want to see those numbers. Look at those numbers.
The results are insane and mind-blowing.
I'm so excited. This PC is like a rocket.
The monitor also has a beautiful and unique circular RGB light on the back, which changes colors and support multiple lighting modes. At the back of the stand, there is an Asus logo with red lighting, which looks absolutely stunning. Also at the bottom of the stand, there is another red light that looks really nice. It can be controlled using the buttons on the back of the monitor, so I can switch it on and off, and I can adjust the brightness as well. The monitor has also other multiple buttons for different functions, including RGB control, power on and off, and other important settings. This HP keyboard features 4 different RGB colors: red, pink, green, and white, and it looks super stunning. The PC is now 100% ready. I was just enjoying playing with the RGB lighting, and it genuinely made me happy.
Let's change the lights. Wow. Oh my god.
My desk is fully set up and complete. The curved monitor is absolutely game changer, making multitasking very easy with its large 34-inch display. Also, the monitor is very flexible and easy to adjust. It can rotate up to 178 degrees, allowing smooth movement from side to side. It also has height and tilt adjustment, so I can lower or tilt it forward and backward for a comfortable viewing angle. Even when I'm standing, it still gives a clear view at around 40 to 45 degrees. Overall, it's very adjustable and makes working much more comfortable. The PC runs extremely smoothly, and this setup has completely improved my workflow. Tasks that used to take a lot of time on my old laptop now can be done 10x faster and much more easily on this newly built PC. I removed the protective plastic from the liquid cooler, reattached the back panel and the front glass panel, and also peeled off all the plastic from the side and front of the case.
So finally, the bad boy is ready. My PC is complete, finished. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe for more videos. See you. Bye.